Hey guys, good morning. How are you today? Let's start with our second of our homeschooling week. Today's lesson is going to be a reading lesson. This is going to be pretty simple. As you can see on this page, page 12 on your book number 4, we have this story about the name The End of the Inca. Let's listen to it, and every time, this is going to be practice. Every time you listen on track number 5 that we're going to play in a second, every time you listen a word from our vocabulary list, you're going to go on the story and underline it, please. This is pretty simple. It's just practice. And at the end, I give you another instruction for a practice on another page. Okay, let's start. Let's listen to the story. Go now.
The end of the Inca. Atahualpa. Since the Spanish came to our empire, disease has been spreading. As our father lay dying of one of these mysterious diseases, my brother Huascar and I were fighting each other. I knew I deserved to be the heir to the throne, and my brother was equally sure it was his place. My father split the Inca Empire between us. Now, Huascar controls the southern half of the empire from Cusco, and I control the north from Quito. It has been nearly 5 years, and I am ready to take back what is rightfully mine. I will do whatever it takes to become the sole ruler of the Incas. I have 80,000 men ready to march with me to Cusco to claim the crown. Huascar. When Atahualpa began his march, he started a civil war. He marched to the south and began to kill my men. I was captured quickly, but he spared my life. I was shocked when I saw the sneaky ways my brother was taking control. He reached out to the leaders and called them to the capital. He told them he wanted to speak with them, and they believed him. All the empire's leaders arrived in Cusco, ready to attend a meeting, but instead met their deaths. He will stop at nothing to eliminate the competition to the throne. There is a new man in the empire. He is Spanish and is called Francisco Pizarro. He has just 200 men, who are called conquistadors, but he is bold. Many people think Pizarro and his men will go away if we just give them silver and gold. It seems that is what the conquistadors are after. I am stuck as a prisoner. I have no power to help or hurt my brother, and I fear I will die as helplessly as I am living. Pizarro. Atahualpa is overconfident. I invited him to a feast, and he foolishly agreed to come. He even came with unarmed men. My friar met him and asked him to accept our king, but he refused. This gave us a reason to attack, and attack we did. Within 1 hour, my strong Spanish warriors had killed 5,000 Incas. None of my men were even injured, unless you count the cut I received as I saved Atahualpa's life. Keeping him alive meant the rest of his 80,000 men would not come crashing through the mountains. Somehow, Atahualpa had learned we would be putting his brother Huascar on the throne. He had him executed. Such a pity. Then, we heard he sent out orders to begin a rebellion. We couldn't have that. It was time to kill Atahualpa. When I told him he was sentenced to die, he offered to fill an entire room with gold in exchange for his life. But I had my mind set on something bigger than gold. Power. With Atahualpa out of the way, I have officially taken over the Inca Empire. There is much work to be done.
So there you go, guys. What do you think? What do you think about the story about Atahualpa, Huascar, and Pizarro? As you know, we've been conquered like many years ago for this guy named Hernan Cortés. Can you find a similitude between the story of Peru in Mexico? You can tell me. And for next instruction is going to be, let's answer these questions right here. There's two right there. There's another one right here. And the last one is right over here. Once you finish that, we're going to go to page 15 and answer these two exercises. Number one, each narrator told a different part of the story. In the chart below, this chart right here, you can see it right here, 1, 2, 3. You will have to summarize each narrator's section of the story in your own words. What is this? You have to describe each part of Atahualpa, Huáscar, and Pizarro with your own words. You can go back and read once again. You can read Atahualpa's and Huáscar and Pizarro part over and over and write a little bit of each one on this section right here. Once you're done with that, go down right here and you have to describe each man with a word. Any word you can describe them from Atahualpa, Huáscar, and Pizarro. You can read again the part of each one of these characters and write down what you think about these three characters. You can write down emperor, or better, you can say leader. That's a word that describes Atahualpa. You see? Okay, guys, have fun with this lesson. I'll talk to you soon. I'll give you this surprise I was telling you the other day. I have a surprise for you. Wait for it. Have a good day, kids. Take care.